Hey YouTube, welcome to a channel update video. This video is a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about some big changes coming to the channel and some things that I want to work on moving forward, and why you might want to stay subscribed to this channel, and also why you might also want to look to subscribe to something else that's going to be coming up very shortly. So I'll dive straight in. What is this video about? Well, first of all, my first SaaS app that I built, essentially 85-90% of the way with AI is live. If you've been following this channel, you already know that, so I'll touch on that very briefly. Then I want to talk about some of the lessons learned, not from necessarily coding with AI, but from running this channel, and some of the feedback and some of the stats that I've seen from the views and everything like that. Then I'm going to talk about a brand new channel and why you might want to look at that, and then also what content you can expect on this channel moving forward. So first of all, kernel is live. Build your second brain, one atomic note at a time. If you've been a follower of this channel, you would have seen a demo video that I put out a little bit ago, maybe as recently as yesterday. I'm not too sure on the timing, but I'm really proud, really pleased to be able to get this application live. And the whole purpose of this channel originally was to document the process of building a startup live and in real time. And I think I largely accomplished that with the 100+ videos that I did, showing how I prompted AI, how I implemented that code, and worked my way through all of the niggling issues and bugs that presented them on their way. However, in the process of doing this, I have learned some lessons. Again, not about using AI, that's going to be in a separate video, but in terms of the structure of the channel and what's of value to people. A lot of these videos are very long, a couple of hours at a time, implementing functionality. And I do see quite a good view count, but obviously people get, bored along the way and it drops off. That said, I still do want to record the process of building a startup live. I think it's actually quite an interesting experiment, and one that, as far as I know, no one else really does. A lot of people record these summary videos. A lot of people talk about how they launch their startup, but no one that I've seen, at least, is recording every kind of step of the way, 100% live, 100% in real time. And I tested that process with kernel, and if you followed my videos, you'll know that kernel was kind of my initial trial or test in terms of building an application with AI, but it wasn't the final app that I kind of wanted to dedicate a significant amount of my life to, or maybe that's the wrong way of saying it, but I'm still going to support kernel. I still want to add functionality to kernel, but it's a tool for me. I built kernel because it's the tool that I wanted. Now I want to build a tool that potentially has more upside in terms of monthly recurring revenue and the ability to get customers and that kind of thing. So I still want to do that. But building on the lesson, I think the videos need a little bit more structure. And also I need a little bit more structure in terms of how I approach coding with AI. There was a lot of videos where I'd build some functionality, I'd launch it, and then a little bit later on I'd have another idea, I'd come back, I'd add some functionality to that. And also a lot of these videos, it was just me hitting the record button and saying, hey, I'm going to start building this functionality with AI, but maybe there wasn't a lot of context to that functionality, especially if you hadn't been following the journey along the way. So kind of moving forward, what I really want to do is say, in this video, I plan to build functionality for example, user login and registration. Here's how we're going to approach it with AI. Here's how the AI generated the code. Here's how I implemented the code. And here's what the the end output of that was, whether the code works or not, and then troubleshoot it. So it's still going to be 100% live. It's still going to be recorded end to end, but try and give a little bit more structure to it. And also try then so that when you're looking at videos, you understand exactly what you're going to see when you look at it. Now, obviously, some of the complexity then comes with, when I'm building out functionality that's really specific to an application. For example, with kernel, the ability to add a source. No one's searching in YouTube for, the video of how do you add a source with AI, because it's meaningless without the context of the application that you're building. So I still need to figure out that. And one of the other things is, with the channel, I really wanted to kind of append every video with building a startup, in real time, so people understood what that was. Anyway, that's just a side note. But in addition to that, with these kind of live videos, then mixing videos of building a startup live with some of the lessons learned doesn't really align with what I want to do, because there's heaps of video ideas that I have in my head, things that I've learned from using AI, and I want to share them. But then if I intersperse those with these kind of live in real time videos, the flow's just kind of all mixed up. So that's why I'm going to be building a brand new channel, and I'm going to link to that down below. I haven't settled on the name yet, but this new channel is going to be essentially the channel for following along 100% live. I'm going to take all of the lessons learned from this main channel and building kernel and apply them for the new application that I'm going to be building very, very shortly. And it's essentially going to be, as I said, more structured. Day one, building a startup live. Here's the functionality that we're building. The video you watch it, that's the functionality that I build. none of this, oh, now I've done this, now I'm going to go do a bit of tinkering over here, then do tinkering over there, and oh, I forgot we've got this bug, I've got to go fix it. No, the videos will be very structured. As I said, using AI to build X functionality, follow along. I will also then obviously be including the videos of all the other steps, all the other processes that are associated with building a startup live. Here's where I listed it on various market, listing pages like Product Hunt. Here's what I did for SEO. Here's what I did for pay-per-click ads. Whatever it is I'm doing, you're going to follow that process. So that is going to be linked down below. So if you want to follow that live journey in a more structured approach, 100% please hit subscribe. But what does that mean for this channel? This channel is not going anywhere. This channel is going to focus more on actionable insights that come from building that startup live. So expect shorter form videos of between like 10 and 20 minutes, sharing real insights from using AI to code full stack SaaS applications, as well as all of the other actionable lessons that come from other aspects of building a startup. I mentioned a couple there, SEO, marketing, etc., whatever it is. And some example videos that you can expect very shortly are, of course, what I learned building an app with AI. I think that's a really big one that I want to get out. I want to summarize all of the things that I've learned using Claude, using ChatGPT to build Kernel. I also want to do some of these videos that call out, no, you can't build a full stack SaaS application with AI in 10 minutes. I think there's a very big trend on YouTube at the moment of almost similar to like the drop shipping phenomenon where everyone, even now, but definitely a couple of years ago, hey, become a millionaire with drop shipping. There's people selling this idea that you can take a prompt, put it into, AI, and in 10 minutes have a full stack SaaS application that, people are going to pay money for. That doesn't exist. Other video examples, details on the prompts that I use to code. I've been working on a brand new prompt, taking all of the feedback, all of the knowledge that I have from working with AI, and it's really, really good. So I want to kind of create videos specifically around, hey, this is the prompt that I use, or this is how I've approached it. And then also some other areas of startups, so how XYZ marketing strategy perform with real insights. So for example, if I go and run Reddit ads, hey, here's 30 days of running Reddit ads. Here's the outcome that I achieved, and would I do it? Would I not do it again? So that's what you're going to see on this channel. As I said, on the other channel, I'm still going to be following all of the live journey. So for example, with that Reddit video, you'd see on that live channel, hey, here's how I'm setting up my Reddit campaign. Here's how I'm thinking about like what, the tagline should be, blah, blah, blah. Whereas the videos on this are going to be more of the summary and the outcome focus, and the things that were achieved. So, that's essentially it for the channel update. I really appreciate everyone who's been following along. If you do like that kind of live follow along process, I know there are some of you who do, because there are some people who've been watching a lot of the videos and not just the first 5-10 minutes. Please hit subscribe on that other channel. But for everyone else, please stick around. I think you'll find the content that comes on this channel a lot more consumable, a lot more interesting, and a lot easier to consume in that kind of 10 to 20 minute time frame, instead of sitting here watching me code for 2-3 hours at a time using AI. So comment down below if there's anything else you want to see, and I'll catch you in the next one.